Tonight we surrender to the art of the pause. This journey was crafted by Tetiana, a psychologist who understands that the soul needs seasons of absolute silence to remain whole. She invites you to a centuries-old villa in Tuscany, where time is measured only by the movement of the sun and the cooling of the ancient stone. We are here to reclaim your space from the world. Let's begin. It is mid-afternoon in the heart of Italy. The world outside has entered the sacred silence of the siesta, a time when even the wind seems to hold its breath. You are standing in the grand entryway of an ancient stone villa, a place that has watched centuries of summers drift by. The walls here are immense, built of thick sun-bleached limestone, that holds the deep, refreshing chill of the previous night. As you move deeper into the house, you feel that coolness radiating towards you. A silent welcome from the stone itself. The air is heavy, golden, and perfectly still. It filters through small, high-arched windows, creating long, slanting beams of light where thousands of tiny dust motes perform a slow, weightless ballet. The scent of the house is unmistakable, a rich, dusty perfume of sun-baked terracotta, dried lavender bundles hanging from the rafters, and the sharp, resinous soul of rosemary, bushes growing just outside the heavy, iron-studded oak doors. Your footsteps are completely silent on the cool, tiled floor. Each cotto tile is slightly uneven, worn smooth and hollowed by generations of feet that have sought this same refuge. You feel the subtle shifts in temperature beneath your soles. Some tiles still holding a faint ghost of the morning sun, others as cold as a mountain spring. You move slowly toward the back of the villa, where a wide stone archway opens onto a private garden. As you step out, the heat of the afternoon meets you. But it is not aggressive. It is a soft, enveloping warmth that feels like a physical embrace. You find yourself on a shaded terrace, protected by the sprawling, protective canopy of an ancient oak tree. Its branches are heavy with thick, dark green leaves that create a shifting mosaic of liquid shadows on the grass. And in between two of the lowest branches, a large, hand-woven hammock is suspended. It is made of thick, unbleached organic cotton, heavy and substantial. You climb in with a slow, deliberate movement, feeling the fabric groan slightly as it stretches to accommodate your weight. It conforms to every curve of your body, from the heels of your feet to the very base of your skull. You are no longer holding yourself up. The hammock has taken that responsibility from you. You are held. You are weightless. You are safe. Listen to the symphony of the heat. The cicadas, hidden in the olive trees beyond the wall, provide a constant shimmering wall of sound. It is a rhythmic, high-frequency vibration that seems to hum not just in the air, but in your very bones. This sound is the heartbeat of the Tuscan summer, a natural metronome that bypasses your thoughts and speaks directly to your nervous system, signaling that the world is on pause. There is no one to answer to. There are no tasks to complete. There is only the now. Far in the distance, from a village perched on a neighboring hill, you hear the faint melodic tolling of a church bell. The sound travels slowly through the warm air, marking an hour that does not belong to you. It is a reminder that while the world continues its slow, ancient rotation, you have been granted the luxury of standing still. The hammock sways gently, left to right, a slow, hypnotic arc. As you move, you notice the microworld of the garden. On a low stone wall nearby, a small emerald green lizard has paused in a patch of sunlight. You watch the rhythmic pulsing of its throat, the only movement in its perfectly still body. A single white butterfly drifts between the lavender stems, its flight erratic and effortless, unburdened by direction or purpose. You watch it for a long time, letting your eyes soften until the colours of the garden, the silver of the olives, the dusty green of the cypress, the burnt orange of the soil, all melt into a soft, impressionistic blur. With every swing of the hammock, you feel a layer of the day's noise falling away. One layer of tension from your forehead. One layer of weight from your chest. One layer of static from your mind. You watch these layers drift away, like dry leaves caught in a summer breeze, tumbling over the garden wall and disappearing into the valley below. You let your arm hang over the edge of the hammock, your fingertips grazing the tips of the tall, dry grass. The blades are warm and slightly coarse, a grounding, tactile connection to the earth that has been nurtured by this sun for thousands of years. The air is becoming even softer now, the intense glare of the noon beginning to mellow into a balmy, silk-like evening glow. You breathe in the deep, honest scent of the soil, a smell of endurance and quiet fertility. You feel the muscles in your jaw, which have been clenched for so long, finally surrender. The tiny, tired muscles around your eyes, strained by the world's demands, finally let go. The sun begins its slow, majestic descent, turning the entire landscape into a sea of ochre, gold, and burnt sienna. The shadows of the oak tree grow longer and more substantial, stretching across the lawn like dark velvet ribbons. The heat of the stones is beginning to soften, giving way to the first subtle breath of the evening breeze. You feel a profound sense of belonging, as if you are as much a part of this garden as the ancient oak or the cooling stone walls. You are not wasting time. You are allowing yourself to be refilled by the silence. Your body is now incredibly heavy, sinking so deep into the cotton of the hammock that you feel shielded from all sides. The swaying has become almost imperceptible, just a faint ghost of a movement. The cicadas are beginning to quiet down, their shimmering wall of sound replaced by the slow, rhythmic chirp of a single cricket nearby. The golden light is fading into a soft, dusty purple. You are sinking into the shadows. You are protected by the history of this villa, by the strength of the trees, and by the absolute permission to be still. You are drifting into a sleep that is as deep and as nourishing as the roots of the earth itself. Every breath is a completion. Every moment is peace. Safe. Grounded. At peace.